Hey, here we are, Fort Reno Mobile Home Park on Fort Reno Road. This is Route 66, out there is Yukon. This way is our beautiful town of El Reno, the fried onion burger town. So since the early 1900s, on the first Saturday in May, the world's largest onion burger is cooked here. And May 1st has been celebrated as Burger Day out here in Reno for a very long time. We're going to go down Route 66, check out the sights, and enjoy our beautiful town of El Reno. Up ahead here, this cool building, big long canopy, that's the Chisholm Trail Cafe and gas station. Right there. Anyway, only two buildings have survived. Gas station with that big slanted canopy. That's the Chisholm gas station. Over here, that guy, there he is. That's the cafe. On the right, got that glass aluminum entrance right up front. That's pretty cool. Check out that awning. Holy smokes. Right here at Junction 81, this guy here is the side of the Barton and Beacon motels. So the Beacon was on the other side. Over here, it's all demolished. This guy here is called the Barton Motel, two-story. It looks a lot of the same as it did in its heyday, but it's missing a flashy sign. Right now we just have a billboard up here. So the Beacon that was demolished next door over there, that was used in the movie Rain Man with Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. In the movie, they called it the Big 8 Motel, but it looked just like this motel. So if you see the movie, that's what you're looking at. If you turn right on Shepherd Street, this is the original 1926 to 1932 alignment up here in El Reno. But there's really nothing left up here, as you can tell, except the cemetery on the left. So we're going to turn around and go back to the new alignment to check out some sites that were built after 1932. Here we have the newer alignment into town, Route 66. Check out this beautiful sign, Motel Ranger. This original sign here from the 1950s. This is the Ranger Motel here. It's got this whole U-shaped layout. It's great gabled roofs. The office. Over here, look at that beautiful gas station. Holy smokes. Little sign here on the Ranger Motel, historic Route 66. Now the road here up to town, this was a bypass built in the 1940s. Hey, look at this bitchin' airplane at the Veterans Center. This here is the railway viaduct we're going over right now. Finished in 1946. Up there is the Reno water tower. So this road here will connect with the original Route 66. Route 66 connects with the original Route 66 at Elm Street. Hey, we're going to turn right on Elm Street here. Check out some cool things over here. So it's not on Route 66, it's on Elm. It's an art studio now, but it used to be an old Conoco station. There's a gas pump island right there. Isn't that bitchin'? So we gotta look at this train trestle here, built in 1930. It's an old little trestle bridge, but inside we have these cool murals here painted. Teepees here. On the left is an adobe looking church. And here, this little bridge here over the culvert. I'm going to show you a little stamp on it. Here's our little creek here in town. Little berry here on the side of the bridge. Oklahoma State Highway Commission, 1928. This little bridge here is really old. I just love this stuff. This side rail here, it's all concrete. There's a little 1930s train trestle. Back on Route 66 called Rock Island Road. Gary's Tire and Auto Center on the left here. Used to be called Ledbetter Mobile Gas Station. A 1940s style gas station. Up here at this little crosswalk, see that? That's a underpass for the kids to get to school. Uptown in the residential area, this is Oak Street, which is Route 66. Gets real crowded. And here we have the pedestrian underpass. Over here's the elementary school. So the kids would have to go through the underpass to get over here safely under Route 66. Kind of like the one out in Cuba. It's hard to find. Or the one down in Chelsea with all the murals. Anyway, today's danger, keep out. WPA, which is the work project of the federal government in 1936. So you cross here, you go under the highway, over there to the other side, back in the 1930s till whenever they closed this. This thing's beautiful. So we're back on Route 66. So Oak Street and Rock Island, today it's called Rock Island. It used to be called Oak Street. You want to turn left up here on Wade, which is our Route 66 alignment. And there's some cool buildings up here. We're going to park and walk around. Here we are on Wade Street. This is our Route 66. Uptown here, continue straight. Got El Reno, Purple Heart City. But anyway, up here, we got the Tattoo Art Studio. We got some cool businesses down here. These beautiful buildings. That's not Route 66 though. We're gonna head this way. Here we have an old brick building. Looks like a service station with that garage right there. Beautiful windows in front. Look at this building here. Great red rocks. All painted with these little murals. Fire hydrant. Here's a Ford. Hey, that's a Mustang. 1958. Ray's Used Furniture. Little postcard here from our beautiful little town. We got 1988, 1930, 1903. This looks like an old Model T. Look at that beautiful building. Over here's the bank. It says 2000, but it's a old looking building here. And on the corner, hey, this is Robert's Grill on Route 66. Famous onion fried hamburgers since 1926. He's been here a long time. This is where you get your fried onion burgers here. This street here is called Bickford, where the bank is. It's a historic downtown El Reno. It's a great building. It's a movie theater down there. So we're gonna head down Route 66 this way to the next block. And I'll return back here and show you these cool buildings. Hey, we got the El Reno Fire Department at the corner of Choc T and Wade. This is Wade, Route 66, hanging right up Choc T into town. Everything's here on this corner. Got our big Route 66 sign here. Hey, Donuts drive-through. Look at this cool building. This is a Jackson Conoco service station listed in the National Register of Historic Places. Now it's a donut shop. So originally it was built in 1934 as a Marland oil service station. Only had gas pumps here, and then later came this classic cottage style Conoco. Got that steep pitched gable roof up there. Block walls. These narrow vents, which is our signature Conoco. Anyway, this canopy here was probably added in the 1950s. A little bit later, today's great donut shop. This guy across the street, Route 66 Burgers, it's called Sid's. That was featured in Burgers, Diners, And drive-thrus are diners, dives, and drive-thrus. That TV show my wife likes, Sid's. Over here, that's the little Rock Island Visitor Center. This cool building here on the corner, WBC, used to be an Avant service station. Listed on the National Register, historic places, built in 1933 with this classic Art Moderne, Art Deco style here. It's got this cool accent here of the red and the white, just beautiful. So before the service station, this is actually the site of the former Campbell Hotel, went bankrupt even during the 1926 motorist craze out here. So originally, it was a Cities Service Oil Company station with its great streamlined appearance, flat roof, lots of Art Moderne features, geometric zigzagging parapet up here, stepped out pilasters. The original color was white with green trim. Now it's red with that gray trim. Totally bitchin'. On the corner here at Choctaw, it's called the Rock Island Center here. Little Rock Island caboose from the old days. This monument, El Reno, Route 66 shield. It's 10 feet tall. It's great for tourist photos. Inspired by the Eagles standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, but we're standing in the corner in our little town here instead. It's called Love Locks. All right, little state of Oklahoma here. Route 66. You put your little lock up here to profess your love for a little town of El Reno, Oklahoma. Look at that caboose. We have a cute little park here called Petri Plaza, 1993, with a gazebo over here. Sit out here, enjoy the park. Got a little information gazebo up here too. Here we have Margaret E. Petri of our park. And all these bricks here, these are all the original bricks from all the sidewalks around town that were dug up and then moved over here when they kind of grew the town farther. Anyway, this street light up here, this is original street light from the old business district, moved down here at the park. Across the street, here's the Squat and Scoot chicken. Now you head up Choctaw on Sunset, you turn left, and here's our Route 66 going this way, and here's our Squat and Scoot chicken and more. Anyway, this guy's closed for good. There's a great little attraction. Beautiful building we have here. Is a great sign. Squat and Scoot, chicken and more. That building over there, it says Squat and Scoot on top there too. Here we have a great mural. Crossroads of America, El Reno, Oklahoma. Route 66. Next to the mural, this building, it's an old 1950s gas station. It's got 3 service bays, that flat roof on top, little stepped up design from the office to the garage. That long flat canopy, slightly angled, steel poles in front, and a single pump island you can't see behind that silver car. This is the Sacred Heart Catholic Church. The beautiful steeple up there. Across the street, we got our Squat and Scoot, a new one. It's like a diner, not sure of this building. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna head down to Sunset on Route 66. But first, I want to take you through downtown a little bit. On the way back to the car, take a look at some cool buildings. El Reno's named after this guy here. Major General Jesse Lee Reno, 1823 to 1862. He's a decorated hero in the 1846 war with Mexico, and then a general during the Civil War Anyway, he was killed in action 1862 at the Battle of South Mountain in Maryland. It's a little Major General here, Jesse Lee Reno. Here we have downtown El Reno, called the Waldo Building here. This guy was built in 1902, the Gorman Insurance Building. All these cool buildings. This is called the FOE. It's the Center Theater. Giant sign, great marquee. We have tons of murals up here downtown. Welcome to historic El Reno. Got some bison. Call them buffalo if you want. It's called the 1920 building. It's called the Wilson building. It's a beautiful mural here. It's a great building here too. Just rooftop parapet. Those beautiful long vertical windows. So that's it for downtown. We're gonna head on Sunset back to Route 66, and here's the old trolley route right downtown. Here we are back on Sunset, our Route 66, going through El Reno here. So a long time ago, of course, this is all just a dirt road full of deep ruts, and the government improved it in 1927. They graded the road, put in drains, built grade crossings for the Rock Island Railroad. And this guy here, a Trestle, was built in 1933. It's got some cool murals down there on the bottom. Take a look at that mural. That was a little rusted out, but you got the train there. Beautiful. And over here on this side, you got some cool cars, and a little tribute to El Reno, Oklahoma. I think it's all residential here. Up ahead, just past the Sonic, this guy's the Budget Inn. It's a U-shaped layout. It's an old motel here. You just have gas pumps in front of the office there. See that? And it became the Budget Inn. This is called Job's El Reno, right here. So we have a couple sites here at the Budget Inn. So originally this guy was the Phillips Courts Motel. It's got this big U-shaped layout. Office right in the middle there. Used to have gas pumps right in front. Then became the Budget Inn. And on the left is a Faith Family Church now. This guy here on my right, this is Job's El Reno Historic Route 66 since 1958. Advertised as Where Friends Meet. Famous for its homemade char burgers made with original hickory sauce. Still standing in its original form here. Look at this cool. This is Job's. Beautiful, beautiful restaurant. This guy here, he's Don's Conoco Station. 1950s. It's got a flat roof, slanted canopy on top, single island pump, small office in front there. Across the street, Carnets here. Used to be Bill's Phillips 66 station. 1950s. Now the shape of the building's original. The colors and the signs have changed, obviously. Got that great office in front there. See that? Double upward sloping windows right in front. Just gorgeous. It's that little modern space age kind of look in front there. Flat roof over the office. Kind of gables up or steps up to the bays. Hey, we got the Tuxedo Lounge. Skeleton on front. Over here, that cool building, it's another one of our Mr. Swiss drive-thrus, hamburger drive-thru. See the different colors on the roof. The front part there was added on, used to be opened up. Little A-frame, flat roof and top, and then just like a fast food restaurant. Anyway, that's pretty neat. We're gonna head up this way around the curve, further down Sunset. Here we pass the high school. home of the Indians. Up here on the right, that's the old Ponderosa Motel, little two-story complex. It's still standing right up here. Check that out, it's got these gas pumps in front. Also had a motel and a restaurant and a swimming pool and color TV and even push-button phones at the Ponderosa Motel gas station. Here we got some older buildings here. Empty signs, Route 66. Anyway, what was here before? And here's the bowling alley. Reno Bowl. That's pretty cool. And up ahead is a little art sculpture. Just behind the bowling alley, we got this great rock mural. It's called Guardian of the Mother Road Mural. It's 50 feet tall. Holy smokes. It's got a couple symbols on there for Oklahoma. Right in the middle, looks like a bird. That's our state flycatcher. Right there, state bird of Oklahoma. And here we have some wheat, because that's what Oklahoma's all about. Anyway, that's our little town of Reno out here on Route 66. So I hope you liked that video. We're off to a little town called Calumet, forgotten town on Route 66. Thanks for watching. Bye.